In this video, I will show you my method of rigging a long skirt or dress in Maya 2023. I am still a beginner myself, always trying to improve. I will try to explain everything as well as I can, and if anything from the video helped you, please let me know in the comments. This video is recommended for people that already have at least a little knowledge of Maya and rigging, and for when you already have your character modeled and textured. This is my character Moot. I modeled and textured it myself in ZBrush. I will also have my Discord in the description if you need further help or want to contact me. First, you need to confirm the scale you will be building the rig in. While you could go to Windows, Settings, Preferences, Settings, Working Units, and change this, I've read it's not recommended because it can cause issues with tools and other things down the road. Best to keep it default, centimeters. Instead, go to Display, Grid, the Grid option box right here to the right, and under Size. This is where you can change the size of the grid to show you working in meters, feet, inches, etc. My goal is to eventually figure out how to animate and export Moot to a game engine, either Unity or Godot. Some softwares and game engines use different units to scale and measure. Right now with Maya, 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. The default is 12, 5, 5, and this grid will correctly show how big an object is based on centimeters to centimeters. If you put the grid at 110, 1, this shows you centimeters to meters. In Unity and Godot, 1 unit is equal to 1 meter. There is 100 centimeters in 1 meter, so 100 Maya units is equal to 1 meter unit. This makes the grid 2 by 2 meters, each of the 4 larger squares being 1 by 1 meters, and each of the smaller squares being 10 centimeter units each. I'm going to put my grid at 300, 100, 1. This is similar to the 110, 1, but it makes it a larger grid and shows a line every meter instead of every centimeter now. If you still want to see the centimeter lines, change the subdivision to 10. This is what my personal grid size will be, but I recommend learning more about grid size and scale so you understand what you need for your own projects. Set it to how you need and hit apply and close. Since I created Moot in ZBrush, they are tiny when imported into Maya. Let's scale them up. Scale up your own geometry and then go to Modify, Freeze Transformations. For the geometry, to zero it out to make it clean and set its default location within the scene. Now that the geometry is sized and scaled correctly, you can build your rig. So far, I've figured out an FK way of rigging a long skirt or dress, but an IK skeleton setup could probably work too, I just haven't tried it yet. First, create the skeleton for your body geometry. Then, create a skeleton for the long skirt that looks like this. You can add more chains, but 3 in front, 3 in back, and 1 on each side of the skirt will give a nice result. The next step is to create the controls. I use a script from Abe Leal on YouTube. I will put the script and his channel in the description of the video. I highly recommend looking through his tutorials as they are very helpful. If you don't use this script, just make sure each control is grouped independently within the hierarchy because this is important. So it would be group, control, and so on. You can freeze transforms on the controls, but don't do that on the groups as they hold information such as position, rotation, size, and more. First, create your body controls. Then, add a control to each of the skirt joints. Now you should have your body controls and your skirt controls. At this point, you can hide the bones with the display layers in the bottom right corner. Next, you need to attach the skirt controls to the corresponding leg controls. This makes the skirt follow the legs when you position them, while still being able to move the areas of the skirt. Make sure to select the body leg control then shift-click the skirt leg control, then go up to Constraint, Parent, and keep doing this for each pair. For the front and back middle skirt chains, they need to be parented by both left and right corresponding controls. So for example, the middle foot skirt control needs to be parented by both the left and right foot body control. If done correctly, when you move your leg, knee, or ankle controls, the skirt control for that area should follow. At this point, you can separate the skirt joints from the body, as the controls make it follow the body now. This is to make skinning easier. Next is to skin the character. This makes the geometry follow the bones, which are moved by the controls. Skin the body to the body joints. Then skin the skirt to the skirt joints. The end result should be as shown. That's about it. I hope this helped you, and remember, I will have several things in the description of this video, so be sure to check it out. Bye-bye now.